Modo's renderer is an advanced, fully integrated part of the application, capable of creating stunning imagery of incredible quality on par with any leading rendering solution. By default, Modo is a linear pipeline, which utilizes OpenColor I/O. Images loaded into your scene will automatically be displayed in the correct color space, as will OpenGL, color pickers, and render preview. And any rendered images will be saved in the correct color space depending on which LUT is selected for saving 8-bit, 16-bit, and float images. One of the most important parts of Modo's rendering workflow is the preview rendering viewport. It gives you a progressively refined preview of the scene and will show any changes that are made, including geometry changes. By clicking on any part of the preview viewport, the material under the mouse will be selected in the shader tree, and right-clicking on the viewport will give you a list of everything in the shader tree that's contributing to that pixel, and any of those elements can be selected from that list. It also allows you to strip the scene apart without affecting the actual scene itself, by hiding certain things from the renderer. You can also preview any outputs that are in the shader tree, and it also allows you to isolate individual shading layers to see how they're affecting the image. It can also be used as a renderer in its own right, as you can save directly from it, and you can have as many previews open as you need at any particular time. Its importance in the development of a scene cannot be overstated. Fast feedback means faster decisions, which means it speeds up everything you do. Modo includes both a direct and indirect lighting model, with both Monte Carlo and irradiance caching options available for global illumination. Both EIS and MIS are available for GI, and both portals and photometric lights are available as part of a selection of direct light sources. Render passes allow you to render different states of a scene. While a pass is active, any changes to the scene, like item visibility or shader flags, will be saved to that pass, and the changes listed in the group's viewport. Specific file paths can be allocated for each output if saved separately, and an output pattern defined. Still images can be viewed and saved from the render window, and adjusted if required with a range of image processing tools. A single license of Modo comes with unlimited render nodes, allowing you to set up your own render farm, with both slave and command line methods available to you. This makes Modo an incredibly economical solution for large-scale rendering in both VFX and design. As well as being used to create final images, Modo's renderer can also be utilized as a powerful baking engine. Layered materials, including procedural textures, can be baked down to single images in the shader tree. Environment lighting can also be baked to UV'd objects in your scene, and also displacement and normal maps can be baked from one object to another. Modo's preset material system offers a great way of creating and saving materials, as well as acting as a nice starting point for materials that you want to continue to develop. Material presets can be loaded by dragging and dropping from the browser into the preview or 3D viewport, or directly into the shader tree. Alternatively, you can build up your materials from scratch in the shader tree. The shader tree is a layer-based shading system that is built up by tagging aspects of your scene, and these tags become masks. Within these masks, you can then build up your materials from a wide range of material layers. What's interesting is even with these masks created, the shading is still decoupled from the scene, allowing material layers to override individual or multiple materials in one go. If you require specific aspects of the scene to drive some aspect of the shader tree, then you can pull layers into the schematic viewport and rig them as required with a range of modifiers or specific shading nodes. This allows you to create many procedural effects that would have been otherwise impossible in a shader tree alone. This ability to blend nodal shading with a layered system of overrides is what makes Modo's renderer such a unique and powerful feature, and along with its level of integration into the rest of Modo as a whole, makes it one of the most important features of the application, and goes a long way to making Modo such a potent artist tool.